Hey everybody, welcome back to Integrative Psychonautics. So in today's video, this will probably be a bit of a shorter one. I want to just kind of piggyback on this idea of, New Year's resolutions and goal setting and kind of the stuff that we tend to talk about at the beginning of the year, and talk to you a bit about the truth, the real honest truth of personal transformation. I think you're going to want to know this, so watch on. And just super briefly here, if you are someone who's new to the channel, new to me, I just want to say a warm hello to you. Hi, my name is Dave. I'm a coach. I'm a hypnotherapist. I work in the psychedelic space. I do a lot of transformational coaching with people. I do preparation, integration. I talk about personal development. I talk about awakening, healing, spirituality, but mostly kind of about psychedelic therapy and the intersection of psychedelics and personal growth. So if you like that kind of thing, welcome aboard. And let's go ahead and talk about transformation. Okay, so let's talk transformation. This is something that I feel like is a little bit of just kind of from my heart, from my own, lived experience, from my own experience as a coach, and just something I would like to share with you guys about kind of the reality of the experience in the territory of transformation, because it may be contrary to what you think a little bit. And that's really the following here. The truth about transformation is slightly maddening, but also highly encouraging. And it goes something like this. Transformation happens, boom, in the blink of an eye. You may be thinking that in order to get personal transformation, it takes, however long of effort and years of grind and push and, trying and blah, 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 blah. But the truth is that often all of that is just preamble. All of that is convincing ourselves or getting ourselves into a place where we are ready to transform. And the actual process of personal transformation, the actual process of clearing something, clearing the charge out of something, actually letting something go and being done with it, the process of realigning your nervous system can happen like that. It doesn't have to. It can also take a while. It can be a long, slow process. And, I'll just kind of speak to the elephant in the room here. For some of my viewers who are fans of Tony Robbins, you've probably heard Tony Robbins say this, and he's absolutely right. You can spend a lifetime, you can spend 10 years, you can spend 20 years, God knows I have, getting yourself ready for that moment. And when the actual transformation happens in your nervous system, it can happen in a moment. And so I want to kind of give you a little word of hope here that, you may be thinking, oh, personal transformation has to be this big, dramatic, painful, long slog. And sometimes for some people it is, let's be honest. But really, when our brain rewires something and goes, clear that old charge, bring in the new insight, boom, boot it up in the body, wire it up. That all happens really fast. It does. I've seen this happen with myself. I've seen this happen with clients over and over and over. And really, it happens at the speed that your brain and your nervous system and your body, however you want to think of that, is willing to process it. And for a lot of people, that's very quick. And that can be very daunting and strange because we're expecting this whole kind of thing around it. So I would encourage you, if you're thinking about how can I experience personal transformation this year? How can I experience the healing I want? How can I experience the growth that I want? How can I experience the breaking of this pattern in my life? I want to encourage you to be persistent and to be patient, because a lot of times we make kind of overtures to it, or we make efforts, or even if you go to a good transformational therapist or coach, someone like myself or someone who works in kind of this transformational space, and you go to them, there may be multiple passes and attempts and tries before it all really lines up and clicks and hits in exactly the way that really opens the whole thing up. But when it hits, it's quick. And so, I want to encourage you to stay patient with yourself, stay patient with your process, and don't give up. Keep trying from different angles. Keep exploring it. Keep working until that moment where your nervous system goes, I got this. Boom, I know what to do. There are techniques, there are approaches. These are things I teach in my group coaching program that's kind of wrapping up over the next couple months. These are things I do with my clients. I can take you through that process, but essentially what you're trying to do is just set things up in the right way so that when the sequence of events happens, your nervous system processes it and you experience change. It really can be that simple. And it's really weird to, from my own experience, I'll say at least, really strange to go through 10 or more years of effort trying to get something to change and trying to understand the narrative and the story and what are the dynamics and why do I still have this feeling and how come I still behave this way and da 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 da. And then all of a sudden you can just put the things together in the right way and your brain goes, oh, done. It's wild. So transformation, it's deep, it's mysterious, it's nuanced, but it doesn't have to be a long process. So I just want to share that with you guys to give you a little hope, to give you a little inspiration, to kind of encourage you to stay engaged on your path as we enter this new year. And I hope I'm leaving you a bit more inspired because of it. So if you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Or you can contact me via email. My email should be in the description of the video down below. And if you like this kind of content, as always, do the thing, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. There will be more of these. Much love to you all. Take care.